Well, people, part two. Okay, as you can see, I'm going kind of crazy here. I've got bread cut up and everything else. Now, remember the sausage we made last time? Well, this is what we're making it into, sausage oven. Hold on, got breakfast sausage cooking because it's almost breakfast and it is a real household. Okay, so I got the big roaster back here. Don't know if you can see that. Let me realign you so you can. There we go. Okay, big roaster here. Celery and onion cut up there. Garlic peeled here. Sage, because it's sage sausage gravy. This is what it turns out to look like. Ta-da! Not bad, eh? Okay, so what I'm doing right now is I'm toasting the breadcrumbs in the oven. We want them toasted because toasted gives crunch, toasted gives flavor, right? You're going to go for that flavor profile. Sausage, sagey, beautiful, love it. Just mashed it up, cooked it up, pounded it out with the meat destroyer, this thing from Pampered Chef. Get one, Christmas stocking stuffer. It's awesome, right? Okay, so my recipe is you had 2.5 pounds of bread, crumbed up, cubed up, right? Cubes. Cube it up. I used, don't tell anybody, but I used hot dog buns because they were on sale. And they are a gorgeous bun that absorbs lots of moisture, so they're going to work out. So 2.5 pounds of bread, cube toasted on a baking sheet, just like you did now. That's about 350. Just if you've got a convection oven, just let the convection go to blow it and dry it. If not, leave it in there till it's brown, pretty easy. Okay, in that pan right there, I've got 4 ounces of butter, 1.5 pounds of breakfast sausage, 1 chopped onion, which works out to be about 1 cup, 4 ribs of celery chopped up, nice and fine. Again, works out to be right around 1 cup. 2 cloves of garlic, 1.5 cups of sage leaves fresh. If you have them, I do not. I'm using ground sage. I use a whole lot less because it's a whole lot more powerful. Okay, mix it up and put it in the big boy right there, and fold, and fold, and fold until all the moisture is taken up. Right? So it's pretty straight and easy. I just wanted to do this because I'm doing this for the Legion dinner. So I'm going to have 100 people to give me how good it is or how bad it is. We're going for the good. You know what I'm saying? So I've got it tented with tinfoil right here. See? Ta-da! Because it's going to transportation for the preps thing that we're doing today at Legion. So I'm going to keep on cooking. I just wanted to give you a heads up of what I'm doing, and we'll do a full rundown of this later on. So on that note, hold on, guys. We will be back for more filming. Okay, people, I'm taking you on the tour by hand, so pardon for the shakiness. Okay, there's me frying up the sausage we made for episode 1, right? I'm just going to fry it up till it's brown, saving all the juices to go in the chicken broth. Remember the chicken bone broth we made on our video a while back? That's the one we did in the Instapot. So we're going to do that, add that to that, as well as, before we do that, we're going to add that, which is onions and celery, and that, which is garlic in the garlic press, into here to sweat them all down, make them all nummy. Okay, check on your sage level, away you go, and then add them to the toasted breadcrumbs, and that's what we have. And then remember I said you got to fold. That's the fold right there. Just folding, gently folding. Do steam up the lens here. Now the reason I've got the big roaster going today is because I'm doing the major dishes. I'm doing like 5 times the recipe. Going to be for like 80 people, so it's a lot. But you see that roaster there? Those things are excellent. You can pick them up garage sales or on like Kijiji or something like that, and they're just awesome. You can use tomato sauces in them and the whole 9 yards. But look at the coloration of just the brown breadcrumbs with the beautifully brown sausage. Still got a little crunch to it. Now, the reason it's still got a little crunch to it is the fact that it's got the little crunch to it because we toasted the breadcrumbs. So that's going to give flavor. It's going to give basically texture to it as well. Now, with that sausage that we did, I think it's going to be great. Now, from there, I'm going to over here. I bought some dollar store pans. Okay, that's a full one. That's full one. Those two are empty. That's going to be taken. That's going to fit into those two. Then I have some more going. That's going to fit into that. Right? Okay, got it. Now, these just picked up dollar store. You tent them up with aluminum foil. These are going to go in the cooler tonight when I get over to the Legion. And then I'll just put them in the oven tomorrow at 350 for about 40 minutes. Maybe take the tin foil off the last 15 minutes to get them crispy on top. All right, so I don't know if I should get a little video of how it worked out. I might. At least I'll give you a video on the final option. You know what I mean? All right, so guys, we'll be back. Again, it's going to be a little installment, bing, because you know how it is, right? So we'll be back in a bit. I got to keep on cooking. Yeah. So that is sausage stuffing, homemade. Love it. Okay, see you in a bit. Got her done. Sorry, got a little bit of thingy thing. Okay, so you see these guys here? These ones are tented. These ones are still cooling off the tent, and then I'll tent them just like that. That's 4 of those guys. Got another double batch sitting in here in the roaster. It looks fantastic. It now still has some time to go, right? But you know, you throw some gravy on that. I don't think I'm going to have anybody left over. You know what I'm saying? The crunch of that toast, sage and the sausage, that poultry season. Remember we did it yesterday? Well, for you, probably last week, but I might put this out today. Wow, it could use a little salt, but you know what? I'm going to stay off that because I can always salt it, or you can salt it at a table, or the salty gravy can add the salt. So we'll stay off that because this is for old people, but the flavor is fantastic. I'm loving the crunch. Okay, if I had fresh sage, I think that would be a little bit better, but being seasoned, I don't have fresh sage. I could top it off with some sage, or rosemary would even work. Hmm. I think I'm going to leave it. I really am. I'm very happy with this. This is going to be a fantastic accumul. I think we've got it. Okay, so let me grab the recipe because my brain is on fried. I've only had 1 cup of coffee. Okay. I was a little bit hesitant about the eggs, but I thought, what the hell, because you want it to be kind of fluffy and stuff, right? I'm going to have to add some more liquid to this. I'll probably add some more turkey broth that I have downstairs that we made way back when with the Instapot. Remember, like I told you? Okay, so let's go with the recipe. This is 2.5 pounds of bread before crisping. Cube it, toast it, make it nice and crunchy and brown, and dry it. It'll dry out in the oven as it toasts. Baking trays at dollar store. They worked excellently. I mean, a little bit of crumbs in the kitchen, but we'll clean that up. Okay, so you've got your breadcrumbs cut up, sheet tray, baked. About, if you got a convection, it's about 15. Regular is probably about 25, 30. Just checking, you know, as it takes as long as it takes, right? Okay, so that's that. For the liquid part, we're going to go 2 cups of chicken broth. If you don't have any, make some. Get some chicken bones, get some chicken legs, get some whatever you got in the freezer. And you let that cool, add 3 eggs to it. Mixy, right? Yeah, that's going to help bind everything together. And that's your liquid portion. Okay, let's hit the sausage now. So we want 4 ounces of butter, 1.5 pounds of breakfast sausage, 1 cup of chopped onion, 1.5 cups of celery, chopped up little bits, 2 cloves of garlic, and 1 teaspoon, no, let's be real, 1 tablespoon of dried sage. Okay, I put the meat in the frying pan, browned it all up using my crusher, so it got all disintegrated, which, by the way, looks like it went perfectly. Then I added in, well, what I did when I melted the butter, and because I want all that moisture, the fat's good, the butter's good, you know, all that flavor's really good. So what I did was I just put it in the pan. That's now on the stove because it's clean. Put it in the pan, browned up the sausage, then added my celery and onions to that. Let them sweat it out a little bit so they're a little translucent, more edible, more of that. Add the garlic to that so it cooks out a little bit, although even in there, it'll cook when it steams. And I'm going to add probably 1/2 cup to 1 cup of chicken broth to each one, or turkey broth to each one, when I put them in the oven tomorrow. All right. And then I took all that liquid and stuff in the frying pan, put the breadcrumbs toasted into the big boy there, because remember, I'm doing double recipes, right? So that's a lot of breadcrumbs. I don't have that big of a bowl. Put them in the bad boy there. I figured if I'm taking it anyways, why not use it? Then put in the breadcrumbs. They're crispy and brown. Put in the 4 ounces of butter, a pound and a half of breakfast sausage, 1 cup onion, 1 cup celery, 2 cloves garlic, and a tablespoon of dried sage, and the 2 cups of chicken broth with the 3 eggs. Put all that together and put all that in there and fold, 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 fold. Then you can taste it from there. Pretty straightforward, pretty easy. The nice thing about this is we're using stuff that we have on hand, and it's for a great cause. I mean, Legion is a fantastic cause, especially for a Remembrance Day dinner. And Remembrance Day, people, remember Remembrance Day and why it's for. A lot of people have been out there. A lot of people have died out there. A lot of people made it back and aren't quite right in the head. You know what I mean? But give them the thanks that's needed, because without them, we might be whatever, but probably not what we are today. All right, I'll put this recipe down below. You got the sausage recipe for part 1. By the way, again, that is one hell of a good sausage recipe for just if you want to do a really basic cheater breakfast sausage. Also, we made like a lot of meat, right? Yeah, we used it all. Who says the sausage samurai ain't going to use a lot of sausage in his whatever he does? I mean, hell, I could make bread and I'd use sausage. You know what I mean? Hey. Okay, so got all this, got all to go. I got to get ready to go. Heading out to do the prep work for tomorrow's dinner. I got a whole bunch of people there helping me. It's going to be a blast. Probably a lot of fun, a lot of stupid jokes. So on that note, sausage stuffing. If I was doing one batch, probably wouldn't take me too long. But because I did 4 batches, that's a long time. But again, same amount of dishes, right? So try it out. If you do any changes, let me know. Put it in the comments. And on that note, guys, happy Thanksgiving if you're in the States. And by the way, Thanksgiving, woo, turkey gravy on that. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Also, just have a great day. It's snowing today. Shall I show you? Cindy, if you're watching, I'm going to show you. Okay, hold on. Cindy's my sister, by the way. And this is what we woke up to this morning. Yes, the 2 cats. Where are they? They're there. They're blue. There's Squeaker. And there is snow. Snow is falling. November 10th. And it's going. Hey, Scout, you around? We have a new addition to the family. She's our little puppy dog. Scout! I don't know if she can hear me. She's probably in the doghouse. Oh, I hear it. There's Jake. Hi, Jake. How's it going, buddy? Yeah? Yeah, you're a good dog, aren't you? You are so a good dog. Okay, it's snowing. And that's it. Okay, so thank you very much for coming to visit. Thank you very much for the recipe. Please comment, like, subscribe. We're almost at 50. I would love to have 50 for Christmas. I would. And Squeaker's chewing on my toe. So this is Todd from Todd saying, have a great day and don't let the snow get in your way.